bit of a rough week this week. Lots of pain, lots of emotional stuff. Yeah, it's just a lot this week, but we're out here taking care of our dogs. There's two cats. It is so rainy. Oh, I should turn that off. It is so rainy today. You can't even really tell, but I just went into Harbor Freight and cash only, but they're completely dark. Because I walked in, or I sat here, I parked, and I'm like, oh, the lights are off. Are they closed? But then the door's wide open. So I was like, what's going on? I walk in, and it's just like all dark. People are walking around with flashlights. I'm like, they're like, cash only. And I was like, all right, I got cash. So I went in and I got my PVC pipe cutters. Because we're DIYing screen printing. I don't think I've filmed anything for this yet, but I am trying to see if I can screen print my own merch. Not that I like don't love and want to support, you know, local businesses, but none of them have the type of shirts that I want. And if I just like wholesale buy shirts and screen print myself, I could do it. Obviously, it's not gonna be the quality of like someone who does this for a living, but then I feel like that's part of the charm, right? I don't know. This is just for fun mostly, so I don't think anyone even knows that I'm like selling these shirts, and I need to like actually do something about that, and I need to talk about it. So here's me talking about it. Anyways, I'm trying to do like an interchangeable screen print frame setup, and the person I saw online doing it, I can't remember their name, I'll put it here. They use PVC pipe, and I'm so sick and tired of the inferior male employees at Home Depot not knowing how to cut a PVC pipe on their own, because you have to call them over if you want like the big long one or just like anything. I was like, because I did some other like PVC pipe project before, and I had to have this guy like cut the pieces for me because I wasn't going to cut them at home. I'm going to cut them at home now. I got my own. This is $10. I can suck up $10 so I don't have to deal with Home Depot men. Speaking of PVC pipe, I'm going to go to Home Depot, but I just wanted to let y'all know I just had my first blackout Harbor Freight shopping experience ever, and it's starting to rain again. Oh, Harbor Freight, we love you. Anyways, yeah, so let's go to Home Depot and see if they have power. Home Depot had power. They also had PVC. I got it cut in half. It does fit my car completely in half, so I probably could have cut it a little bit longer, but yeah. Some employee luckily was over there. I didn't have to wait too long to call someone over. He was like, "Is this your cart?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Do you want a cart?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, "You doing okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, if I wanted this cut in half, who would I call for that?" And he's like, "Yeah, we can do that for you. I just have to sell you the whole thing." And I'm like, "No, yeah, I want the whole thing. I just can't fit it in my car." So got it. I use a hip waist leash so that I can have an extra hand for my cane, and I can use my body to pull her because she is 65 pounds and very strong. So this is the best way we've learned for me to take her on walks. It still hurts. It's still hard to take her on walks. But I'm a dog owner, and this is, the reality of it. Come on, this way. I know, this way. But even when you're disabled, you can still be a pet owner. And, I'm gonna be honest, when I got her, I obviously didn't know my mobility was gonna be limited this quickly. I knew I was sick, or I knew I was chronically ill. It just hadn't gotten to this disabling of a point yet 5 years ago. Come on. But, funny how life works, and, about 1 in every 4 people will become disabled in their lifetime. And honestly, it's almost everyone in the human lived experience. It just depends on how old you get. So if you get old enough, something eventually will disable you. I saw someone recently call themselves not disabled yet. I keep getting anxious. People keep driving past because everyone's coming home from work. Anyways, I saw someone recently say that they identify as being able-bodied for now, because every single person is one accident, one life event, one illness away from being disabled. Like, any one of us could become disabled at any point in our life, at the drop of a hat. And people don't really talk about that and acknowledge that, or view disabled people as people sometimes, even though we are all people. So anyways, Vega just took a massive deuce, so I'm gonna pick that up real quick. I know. Someone was throwing a ball with their dog off leash, and we live in an apartment complex. This is not everyone's backyard, but they act like it is.